What's up, guys? This is Booster, and this is now a dirt bike channel. So, yeah, there's that. Pretty much, you guys are going to be seeing dirt bike videos, my exploits, trail riding. Even I entered a race the other day. I've got some video of that, and I really liked racing. I'm going to be entering more races. Like I'm pretty slow compared to guys that actually race, but you know, it was a lot of fun, so you guys are going to be seeing more of that. If you don't like that sort of thing, then you guys can unsubscribe, because that's basically what I'm going to be doing with this channel from now on. So yeah, I'll give you guys a little run through here. Oh, listen to that bike purr. Love the sound of my bike. And yeah, these two-stroke guys, they like the sounds of their two-strokes, but I don't know, just the thumper purr. I'll give them one thing. Look at that smoke coming from the back of that two-stroke there, that Honda. Those things smell delicious. It's like, I wish I could bottle that scent and turn it into like some sort of perfume and make my girl wear it all the time, because two-strokes smell amazing. Anyway, there's two guys over there to my right in this parking lot, and one of them was like this street urchin, street rat type guy with his snow boots on, who's out here tearing up and down the truck trails with his dirt bike. And I don't know, he come over to me, he was wanting to give me some advice before we were gonna go out here. Something about don't drive off the trails or something like that, because you'll wipe out. I don't know what he was talking about. So anyway, we're gonna head on out of the parking lot here, and yeah, I don't like to tear right out of the parking lot. I'm not a parking lot racer, so I give it a few feet before I put it on. And yeah, this is like the truck trail thing here, you know. Like, I don't know why a lot of guys buy dirt bikes and they like to ride on these big wide open like roads, you know. And actually, when we get on the single track here, just designed for the dirt bikes, you really don't see that many dirt bikes on it. And I don't know, I think that's kind of weird that the dirt bikes wouldn't ride on the designated dirt bike trails. But look at this scenery. Isn't this like amazing? Like, you can just be at one with this logged off rape of nature. This is what they give us to ride. Seriously, like, it used to be like 15 bucks to buy a ORV sticker in Michigan to go out riding, and they raised it up to like $36. And they claim that this is because like the trails are groomed and they're actually doing stuff with it, and you know. But look at this absolute bullshit that they give us to ride on. It's logged off. It's just nasty. And you can see that the trails haven't been like groomed at all. I mean, look at this. Like, we're the first people to like hit these trails. This is my first time going out this year, but we're the first people to hit these trails. There's logs and stuff all across it, which I don't mind. I actually like crossing logs and stuff, but I don't know. They give us the crappiest stuff to ride and claim that we're the ones damaging the environment because this trail's got a little bit of erosion on it. But if you look at the woods, I mean, look, they let other people just come in and slaughter this area, you know? So I don't know what their deal is with that. But anyway, like I was saying, this is my first time out riding this year. I ride a YZ 426. That's a 2001. The bike ahead of me, I believe, is a 96 CR 250. That'd be a Honda. And I'm just going to call him, for the sake of this video, my brother-in-law, Tyson. He's actually my cousin's brother-in-law, or he's my cousin's husband, but he's also the brother of my sister's husband, because my sister and my cousin married brothers. So I don't know, we like to keep it in the family. My dad's just now catching up. He didn't turn his fuel on to start the ride, so we're gonna head back into the woods here. And the trail's kind of hard to follow sometimes, you know. It's hard to see, but you know, it is what it is. And I was riding kind of slow here at the beginning. I wasn't wanting to kill myself, you know. Actually, a little bit of background. Last year, let's see, it would have been last year in February. So not this past February 2015. It would have been February 2014. I hurt my back really bad at work. So all through the 2014 season, here we are crossing logs. All through the 2014 like riding season, I wasn't able to ride because I was hardly able to even like walk because I messed it up really bad. So I missed a full year of riding, and this is pretty much my first time getting back on a bike since then. And I'm old now. I'm actually 30 years old, so like my body doesn't recover quite the way it used to, and I don't know, I'm afraid of getting hurt now. Ever since I jacked my back up, like I really got to take it easy. But that being said, it's not going to stop me from having fun, you know. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to ride these trails and I'm going to have a little bit of fun. And let's see, right here, I'd been riding a little bit too fast and I'm out of shape. So like I took my helmet off, and you're gonna see my face here in a second. And like Tyson next to me here, he wasn't paying attention, and I was like, "Hey, hold my bike, and look at that face. You can tell that I'm not feeling so well at this moment." I sat there and dry heaved and like almost threw up for like a good 5 minutes. I had to take a knee and like strip all my gear off. Had sweat pouring down my face. It was bad. I don't know what the deal was with that. Maybe I'm just out of shape. Right here, there were some like big logs laying across haul up high that I knew I couldn't get over them. And then I wanted to jump down on the right, but it was all steep. So I was just like, screw it. And I'm going through the woods here. And this is actually a hill climb. You can't hardly tell it's a hill on here, but it's steeper than it looks on video. And yeah, I'm gonna eventually get to the top over these roots, and this is actually a pretty fun trail. This is called Tin Cup. It's by Baldwin, Michigan, and it's a pretty fun place. As far as single tracks go, it runs a little faster than some of the other ones. You can carry a little more speed, but it's also like kind of sandy, and I'm not a huge fan of sand really. There's another place that I like to go called Everett. I think I've got another video where I rode that place one time. I got some like music set with it, but I don't know how much more of the like music riding videos I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna like talk through them like I'm doing now and just kind of BS, you know. And I don't know, it was up in this area here. I started feeling a little better. My stomach wasn't feeling as queasy, so I actually like picked up the pace for a little while. You can hear me getting a little bit into the power band on the bike there. And believe it or not, 4 Strokes, they also have a power band, modern day 4 Strokes. So I remember when I was a kid, I actually thought like people would talk about 2 Strokes, like you got to get on the power bands. I was like, man, what part is that? I've never seen the actual power bands, you know. But I actually thought they were real parts. And yeah, it's actually, I don't know, it's a fun trail. It's single track, it's relatively tight, but at the same time, you can see that it kind of just flows and you can carry a little bit more speed through the corners. And it was a pretty fun ride. And I like stuff like this where the trees aren't too big. I feel like if I flew into these things, like I wouldn't necessarily kill myself, you know. I'd be all right. It's the big pine trees that kind of scare me a little bit when you're going fast through those. Let's see, it looks like we're coming up on the end of the video here pretty quick. But I'm starting to carry my momentum through these corners pretty well. And this is about, I don't know, I want to say about 90 miles from my house. So it's not too bad of a trip to go there and ride. And right here, this is an accident I had. I hit my head on that tree and it ripped my head clean off. So here I am, I'm laying on the trail, right? And I'm looking up at these trees, and I don't know, maybe I'm knocked out, maybe I don't know exactly what's going on here. And Then my bike dies because it's laying over there and it stalls out. Oh shoot, my computer's shutting down. What's it doing? And now you can hear my dad coming up behind me on his bike. He drives a YZ250. And what does he do? Oh, he runs right over and he parks on my face. Not really. Actually, my GoPro hit the tree and went flying off, and here I am. I'm looking for it, and yeah, he parked pretty much right on top of it. So I don't know. We got a pretty cool angle of the bottom of his bike here. But yeah, that's the end of the video.